posted July 30, 2017, 15 hours 8 minutes and 44 seconds. Extra security measures have been put in place at major airports. That line often follows news of an alleged foiled plot, an increase in a country's terror threat level, or, at worst, news of an attack somewhere in the world. Analysts say air travel is vulnerable by nature because of all the moving parts and the potential weaknesses they create. So how has security evolved and what systems are in place to protect us now? Analysis. Dr. John Coyne, head of Border Security Program at Australian Strategic Policy Institute. If you listen between the lines, they say some things you'll see, some things you won't. Okay, you need to be there 2 hours early for a domestic flight, so things we can expect include more people are going to get searched in the primary security line and more people swabbed for explosives. The PM said they should closely examine what they're bringing on board, so that means additional checks of hand luggage. I saw reports of higher AFP presence at Sydney Airport. A higher physical presence, that's part of the security theatre as well. The government has duty to say continue your life, we're doing something about this. But also if there are similar plots, they're thinking, how do we stop them? Accelerating plans and increased presence helps. There will be an increased number of operators, they'll be looking closer, for more people watching from control rooms. There is a risk threshold, you can't stop everyone. But on days like this what they'll do is they will slow down travelers, they'll pull up more people, interview more people and search more bags. Like most changes to security measures, the temporary ban on laptops was driven by intelligence that identified a vulnerability in the system, according to Dr. John Coyne, head of Border Security at the Australian Strategic Policy Institute. Every time there is a threat or a risk that arises, you see stages of response, he said. Mitigate and reduce risk. It's an immediate, high-security response, often wide-ranging bans or screening processes behind the scenes. Authorities are working together to assess incoming information, review and adjust. After a set period of time, authorities review security measures and determine which are still required and any that need adjusting. Take the laptop ban earlier this year, for example. With the laptop threat from Al-Qaeda earlier in the year, a raid in Yemen from U.S. Special Forces had intelligence that revealed a Q was working on a laptop-based bomb to bring a plane down, so the first reaction is to bring in heavy-handed stuff. Arrest the situation straight away, Coyne said. You see that within a couple of hours of an incident. It's not just about the measures, it's about the theater. Part of it is stopping the bad guys but also discouraging the bad guys. Dr. Coyne said authorities have a window of 48 to 72 hours, maybe up to a week, before it's a question of what more permanent changes need to be made. We bought ourselves some time with heavy-handed measures, but they cost time and money, and the public get disengaged with risk and just get annoyed about not being able to take inhalers and baby formula on the plane, so you have a limited amount of time, he said. With the laptop threat, do you need new ways to scan them, or swabbing them? Let's take a look at some of the other incidents that have shaped airport security. September 11, 2001 attacks in the United States. This moment made aviation security a